Hopefully, Haps is back on their game because folks ain't been getting notifications, and I don't know if there was a bug in the system or not. But about a few people tell me they didn't get notifications and just ended up jumping on to check something else out and saw that there was a new clip up. So what's the Haps? Haps? I know I'm not one of your top presenters out here, not one of your huge content creators. I mean, I'm big, but, not huge, but, in size. But it is what it is. So I really don't know what's happening right now. The streams are making it to YouTube. It looks like they're making it over to Facebook. But for some reason, the notifications aren't going out. And I told a few people to actually unsubscribe and subscribe again. That's worked with me before with YouTube and people that I have done that with. So I don't know if it works on the Hap space as well. So as far as I know, I'm either talking to 20 people or I'm talking to no people. Not really, I don't know. But I'm still going to say the same shit. And that's just kind of the way it goes. Come on, Ohio. Stay in your lane, baby. You're on that phone. I always get knocked for being on my phone, but I don't really be on the phone. I just be here. I mean, every now and then I'll look at my shit to see something, but that's in the city. I rarely look at my shit on the highway, especially when I'm on a clip, because that's too much stimulus. You got to watch these trucks out here. Truckers are trying to get to that next destination, and I respect truckers. I respect truckers because they've got they talking, we got 55, 60 feet they dealing with, and I don't know how high it is. They got to focus on all that shit, make sure people ain't cutting them off, whatever. It's nuts. So, I had a disturbing video sent to me today, or somebody tagged me in it. Some kids being brutalized in Westland. Checking into that when I get back home. Had to get out of the city for a minute, catch some country air. Coming back so I can finish this move. This move is kicking my ass. Kicking my ass, for real. But yeah. Middle part of the day, for me, it doesn't really matter at this point what time of day it is. I'm going through the same shit every day until this gets done with. But yeah, that was disturbing to hear that young kids were getting tased by some adults and being called nigger. I'm not going to get on here and say the N-word. I can't say the N-word. Because kids don't get called the N-word. Adults don't get called the N-word. We get called nigger. So I'm going to be who I am. It's got to be Queen Cosetta coming in here from Little Rock. I appreciate you. It's not telling me who's in exactly how many I got in, Sister Cosetta. But I appreciate you because whenever you say present, I know it's you. So I salute you, Queen. Good day to you. Hopefully this message finds you in good spirits, good health. I'm just kind of giving a lead in before I go into talking about what's owed to us. What brought a lot of us together. I don't think if we weren't talking about reparations, you and I probably wouldn't have crossed paths, Sister Cosetta. And the fact that we've been talking about it, been dealing with it, you've obviously found me to be true. I knew you were true. I don't have too many elders in my life that are on some fuckery. But I knew you were true. So I appreciate you being here. Every time you can be here. Our time is now. And I just don't want people to be fooled. I don't want people to be misled. You know, I think there's some people out there with some really, really good intentions, but they're misleading folks and sending folks down a road to nothing. I mean, there is no transformative wealth if there is no money transferred, if there are no resources transferred. So when people start talking about transformative wealth, there's got to be an exchange. And I don't want people to be fooled out here. I mean, we saw Asheville, North Carolina, get introduced to empowerment zones, and they were told that was reparations. But anybody can get that shit. That's not for descendants of freedmen. Oh, speaking of that, I've been working on it all morning. I wanna thank my brother Ali. I'm gonna tag him in this when I get done. I want to thank my brother Ali Bey, from that correct collective of Be the Power. He explained and broke down yet again, because he does it every time, damn near every cast, he breaks some shit down about freedmen to the point where he broke it down last night. I can't call myself a descendant of slaves anymore. I mean, you give me something that's going to change my mind, I won't go backwards. I don't need to go backwards. What's the, I got a troll. I got a troll. Goddamn, I'm not even big enough to have a troll. What's this about? Want to become famous? No, I don't want to buy no followers. If I wanted to buy some followers, I'd have bought them motherfuckers already. No, I'll sit here with my 400 YouTube subscribers. We're okay. We're good. I don't need to buy followers. That's what all them other motherfuckers did. Shit, that's what they said Boys Watch. Said he bought a whole bunch of followers, make it look like he was really doing some shit. And then, you know, people, they people out there than he had. But the way I always can prove that a motherfucker bought his followers, motherfucker don't have 100,000 followers and then only have about your shit. You got 100. If you don't have, my goal is to always have 10% of who follows me or subscribes to me. I don't like the term follow anyway. Who subscribes to me and my content, I want 10%. And I think combined with everything, I got 1,900 over on the half space, 400 on the YouTube space, all that shit combined. If I can get, that's damn near 200 views. If I get 200 views out of damn near 2,000 people, I'm good. Because they going to tell somebody too, because what I'm saying is correct. So I'm good. It's them motherfuckers to be having 100,000 followers and be having 1,000 people watch this shit. They not moving no needles. They not moving no needles. So reparations has to come from the federal government as well. We cannot rely on cities and states to solely fulfill what the federal government owes us. Now, cities and states can definitely help us out on that local political end. They can definitely help us out. They can definitely help our cause out. And that's why we need to be politically active. See, a lot of people out here, they be talking about reparationists, well, because that's what we are. reparationists aren't political or we don't vote. That's some bullshit. I hear that a lot of times. Oh, you don't even vote. Don't put that on me, motherfucker. I vote locally and I vote nationally. But they don't think we vote because we speak with such specificity. They don't think we think about nothing else. No, we think about politics and we get involved in your political system. We get involved with your electoral system. But you motherfuckers miss all that. And all you hear is reparations, reparations, reparations. Black agenda, black agenda, black agenda. Well, what else we supposed to talk about? Black Lives Matter? We just supposed to talk about Black Lives Matter? We only supposed to speak up when one of us gets killed or raped, brutalized, minimized, compartmentalized, institutionalized. That's the only time we're supposed to be able to talk? No. That's why we need our reparations. So when we do talk, hell, if nobody wants to listen to what we're talking about, that's okay. That's okay. We get our resources up, talk amongst ourselves. We're only going to be the most progressive about our movement. Never be the way we're full-throated for us. That's why it's so important. And I hope this stream is going through. I know I'm going through multiple counties. I'm on the highway. I got frequencies probably intercepting this shit. So hopefully this stream is coming through clear. There you go, Queen. There you go. Them brothers only speak facts. Them brothers only speak facts. They don't speak fallacy. They don't speak fallacy. And they speak from an alpha male perspective. They give it to you real. And if you don't like it, you can step. See, that's what I like. If you don't like the message, step. There's another message out there. There's another pillow top message out there. There's another memory foam message out there. Something make you feel good. It might sound good. It might look good. But it ain't good. I just need that good message. That good message helps me grow, then go. Yeah, I am a descendant of freedmen. And I am going to do more research on freedmen just like I did on slavery. I'm not above learning. I'm not above learning. I love to learn. And then I love to spit that shit back at people because it's factual. Where we are now is in a space where we can either build momentum or we're going to languish. We've got enough people talking about restorative justice, transformative wealth, reparations, repair. We just need to keep it moving. It's lining up. I hope I can get those hearings that went on and watch those. I wasn't able to watch them. I was moving, but I was catching the inboxes, from group texts and whatnot. Sounds like Brother Chris did his thing. Sounds like Brother Chris did his thing. I can't believe how they tried to suppress that brother with the hashtag movement. Brother Chris is solid. And I look forward to him getting with people like BTP in the multiple states that they're in, and them setting shit, because they're already political already. Let's line this shit up in all the states. Hell, if you got 50 states talking about it, the White House can't talk about it, or can't not talk about it. I guess I got to use a double negative to get the positive. Yeah, every governor is talking about it. The White House gonna be talking about it. And that's all I want. I know there's people out here that just feel like we only can get this through black media, but no, we don't have the infrastructure through that. This shit's got to go to mainstream media. And we put brothers like Be the Power and people like that out there. That's who's going to do it. People like Chris Loxton, people like Marlon, Sister Cynthia. We got ladies out here that's on the front lines too. Shit, I know you can do some things in Little Rock. I know you can do some things in Little Rock. You well respected in Little Rock. Your last name rings out Little Rock and beyond. We just got to get our footwork right. Once we get our footwork right, we're going to be good. We're going to be all right. So, yeah, we can't take crumbs unless it's a crumb cake. Y'all need to understand, we're not here for morsels unless it's a chocolate morsel cookie. We're not taking any more pieces of anything. Keep that shit. We want all of it. Because in reality, that's all HR 40 is a kibble. It's not even the kibble and bits. It's just the kibble. And they know that. Even when that gets in there, that's going to have to get all types of improvements done to it. Fuck all that. Let's just talk about repair. HR 40, if y'all just want to study, okay. Let's go to the library with HR 40. We need to go to the bank with reparations. We can study in line at the bank. But a lot of people are falling for symbolism and thinking that there's reparations behind symbolism. And there's none. There's absolutely no repair behind the symbol. I mean, y'all do know what a symbol is. And I ain't talking about a symbol on a drum. We get nothing from symbolism. Symbolic behavior is what keeps us here. So we've got too much symbolic behavior by people that we voted into office. Excuse me. Gotta do a little driving for a second. This motherfucker doing about 42 miles an hour on the highway. And I'm wondering why everybody dipping and dipping and dipping. Something either wrong with his truck or he just don't realize he's doing about 39 miles per hour. You saw it too. The dude was like, sorry, I had to do what I had to do because he dipped in front of me and I dipped in front of the other truck. We had to get around that bitch. He was going slow as fuck. My grandmother would have cussed him out all the way. She'd have stayed behind him cussing him out. Can't do that, dog. She was always scared of getting pulled over. She never really let it show, but whenever she'd see a police officer, she'd make sure everything was tight in the car. My grandmother didn't drink when she drove. She never smoked weed. All she did was smoke cigarettes. But she used to make sure like she didn't have no cigarette ashes on her. Ashtray was closed and shit. She was from the South, man. You born in 1920 and shit, you see some different shit. She's seen black people, you know, treated a certain way. Damn, am I gonna catch him? Probably about 15 minutes away. I'm probably gonna catch him walking out. So yeah, where we are now, we are in a decent space. We are in a decent space. We're past all that backbiting and infighting. We're past all that. Everybody seems to be realigning their spirits. You know, you know when black folks get past some shit, they can joke about it a little bit. They can throw that internal shade about it a little bit. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Get it out your spirit. Especially when you're in private. You know, we don't put it out there. We ain't gonna put it out there to the dominant society. We ain't gonna let them fuck with us. They already fuck with us. They helped. Most of y'all, if you probably watching this video, didn't see the last video. What black people's problems are. And you watch that video, I told you exactly what black people's problems are. You didn't watch it, I ain't gonna give it away. It's like a punchline. It's like a riddle. Watch the video, find the answer. The message is clear as day. It ain't like I hide it from you. You just gotta do the work. I am seeing the HAPS numbers climb a little bit now. Still don't know the accurate amount of people that are on, but I appreciate anybody from HAPS to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. It helps my spirit that I don't have to concern myself where people are listening from. I'm just concerned that they're listening. So I give them something to listen to. I already told you, I ain't gonna give you much to look at. What I got is what I got. But I'll give you something to listen to. Signal. You know. The signal's good, you're getting something. As they used to call them, you're getting a dose. I give you a dose. I give you a dose. How long we been on? I've been on 25 minutes. Obviously, the notifications must not be coming through still. The notifications are not coming through still. So I don't know what's happening with HAPS. They letting the trolls in. Goddamn, what y'all letting the trolls in for? Do you want to be rich? Get a whole bunch of followers. I guess it would be motherfuckers like in my number level, like that would be making those jumps. Yeah, man, we get a whole bunch of followers. You know, we buy some followers, buy some subscribers, some likers. How about just make good content, put it out there, and build? How about that? How about just grind it out? You doing all that fugazi bullshit. Pretty soon, somebody's gonna be like, all right, you got 100,000 subscribers, we'll book you for an event. We know we can probably get 3,000 to fill it up. And then their 100,000 subscribers really is 1,000 subscribers. And you get 4 people to show up to a 3,000 seat event. Something ain't right in the middle. Welcome in, Free. Obviously, the notifications still aren't working properly. Free, did you unsubscribe and resubscribe? It was like 2 other people I told that, like right on, and then My cousin texted me. But yeah, I don't know exactly what's there. Something's making people not get the notifications. I don't think it's any type of conspiracy theory, with me. They're not trying to ban me. I just think it's something in the Haps milk that ain't right now. But yeah, we cannot be fooled with these programs, grants, and there's stipends. There's no transformative wealth coming through these minimal efforts, even though I know that some of the people actually think there's something good coming out of it. But here's the thing. Anybody can think what they want to think. What you cannot think is with rose-colored glasses. You can't have your rose-colored glasses on this one. You got to understand symbolism. White supremacy will pass you symbolism all day because it doesn't cost them anything. In all of these minimal efforts, they'll sell you on them Juneteenth as a holiday. I have no problem with Juneteenth being a holiday. Absolutely. No problem with it being a holiday. But we ask you for reparations. We ask you for repair. We ask you for police reform. Not defunding, reform. Switch this shit up. We ask you to throw out qualified immunity. And everything that we ask you for, we did not get. But we got a national holiday. That national holiday doesn't even benefit us. Well, it might make us dance. It might make us sing. It might make us have parades. But it's not moving our needle one bit. If you're not getting notifications, I suggested that because it worked for me on another platform. I don't know what it does. The big content creators, they suggest that their people do that a lot because I guess some of these platforms have a capability of knocking your subscribers down. I don't have that many for them to knock down, so I might not even notice. But if you're big, you're used to getting 50, 60,000 views, and now all of a sudden you're getting 20,000 views, that affects things for these larger content creators. I'm getting a lot of Facebook requests from a lot of people that I'm already Facebook friends with, so that must be that spam shit too. You're probably getting it. You're getting it. Don't accept that shit. Just go look their name up in your friends list, and you're already friends with them. Same profile picture. Delete that shit. Do not accept it. Constantly stay getting motherfucking invites from Africans. Like really, not like African Americans, Africans. Dashiki wearing motherfuckers. Is it a dashiki? The thing they wearing it'd be real long. It'd be like way past their waist. It don't look like the old dashikis. And then they usually have the matching colored pants that go with it. Is that considered a dashiki still? I done seen a couple of them hookups. They look pretty tight. I don't know if I'd wear one. I don't want motherfuckers out here calling me Roland Martin lookalike and shit. I know Rolly wears that shit. Rolly puts a lot on it with his African shit. Or is that Haitian garb? I heard he was Haitian. So yeah. We cannot be fooled. And I'm going to start speaking more about reparations. I'm going to check this video out again, man. It looks like they're trying to pull a fucking whammy on people in Detroit. Got them signing a petition, and the shit is about something else. I'm going to check that out before the next clip. And my next one will be about that. How they trying to flim-flam us locally. Y'all got to understand the reason they don't want us to have reparations because they want us to continue to beg. Get on your knees and beg. That's why America's weird, man. America's weird. Because you can have a motherfucker like Donald Trump who really doesn't think for us. But he'd rather have us have some money in our pocket and not have us on welfare. And motherfuckers don't like him. But a motherfucker like Joe will give us all the welfare we can take. Joe will give us all the government cheese we can take. And we'll elect him. Y'all something else. But I'll be back. What you saw was more of a Nigerian attire. Okay. Yeah, Rolly, they look like his pajamas or some shit. He be in them. Nigerian, okay. Well, what's the Kente Club? When they be doing the Kente shit, we'll talk about it more, because I want to, I'm going to start calling out these motherfuckers, because, they dress up, they play that part, but they really ain't with us. Hopefully y'all seen that, because I don't share rolling shit. Hopefully y'all seen that dude that broke Juneteenth down. That was some real shit. I done read about it. His facts are there. They fucking up with Juneteenth. Juneteenth is somewhat of a fallacy. But it's all good. It ain't malicious. We just need to know better. But I'll get back on here in a minute. I want to talk about this thing that's happening in Detroit. I think you got, Sister Shanna. They trying to flim-flam us. Flim-flam us. Real shit. Kente is Ghanaian. Oh, Ghana. Okay. That was our last stop before we set off. So the Kente Club. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I used to have all the Kente crowns and shit and all that shit, man. I had the Kente bow tie with the cummerbund. Oh, you couldn't tell me shit. Couldn't tell me shit. But yes, reparations is either transformative or it's not reparations. And we'll talk more about the symbolic and transformative, because I saw that shit. I'm like, dog, I'm going to watch that again and read the whole thing again. He said symbolic and transformative. You can't do both, bro. You either giving it to us or you giving it to us. Don't fuck with me, bro. And don't fuck me. I'll holler back. Appreciate y'all, everybody in the chat. Half you got to get it together. My people ain't getting their notification. I only got 12 goddamn followers in this bitch. Pass them out. One love.